Hey, how's it going, guys? Omar Khan and Jay bringing you back another video today. Excuse the lateness of this video. I have just been busy and just really personal things have popped up. But I am bringing you the video today on, finally I have completed it, my amazing Spider-Man faceshell to my TASM costume. And I am just so happy on how this has turned out. I was able to get all the colors correct because I'll throw up some pictures in this video on like the process. There's some pictures I actually missed out, but first things first, I'll throw up the picture on like how it actually arrived. It came out pretty base, like the DIY kit came. I actually got the face shell from Peter Parker Industries. I will leave the link to his Instagram down in the description. He does amazing facial work. If you've seen my videos from a while ago, I actually got the Far From Home, I think it was. Yeah, Far From Home facial from him, and that was just amazing. And I knew he was selling this one, so I grabbed this off him because it's probably the most closest one that I actually thought that looked more movie accurate, because you can see from the side here just that perfect profile. But yeah, and the next bit I did was, what I also did was I primed the lenses. I'll throw up the image. I primed the lenses first, like you do always if you're spray painting. The colors I also used were, if I can find it on here, I actually used a aerosol electric blue. You can see that right there. All the stuff I will show in this video will be all in the link. It's called Chromatic, as you can see. I used that. That's the electric blue. I also used Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Gloss Black as well. And the primer I used was this one, Motip. This is probably the best price primer I could actually find on Amazon. This is where I got all my stuff from. Very well, very well. Yeah, so I primed the lenses first, and then what I actually did was I done about 2 to 3 coats of primer. So what I did, I done the first layer, sanded them, primed them, and then sanded again, and primed them again. It's just to get all the little print lines out of the actual print. And then what I done was, this is where I didn't get my pictures because I just wanted to get these out the way and done. I spray painted them first in a gloss black. So I did a very, quite, not like you're supposed to be 30 centimeters away. So what I did was got a little bit closer, sprayed them in a very deep gloss black first, and then while they're still wet, I used the electric blue to, I went a bit further away than 30, so I just spritzed it on because I wanted the look of like it's near, like looking like the black frames, but it's got that tint of blue, and they turned out so well. In person they look a bit more blue, but in the video they turn out a bit more like a very dark blue. I could have used a navy blue, but I wanted to give it off that like just a good, like very electric blue, like you put on cars or something, like very metallically, it's not in a word, but a very good metallic blue. That's what I really wanted. And this blue is actually the same blue I put on the web shooters as well, so, and they turned out amazing. So I highly recommend this type of blue paint if you're doing something like this. And once they were all spray painted up, I put a clear gloss sealant of it just to give off that good reflection as well, and that turned out very well. It reflects very well. And also Peter Parker Industries also provide you with the lens inside. He offers either the movie replicas like I chose because I wanted this just to be like the movie, or he does fog free ones, so you can ask him which ones you want and he provides them for you. So yeah, I also got So when I ordered this off him as well, I actually ordered the face shell and also some spare lenses to put on another mask. And I kid you not, this was probably the most scariest thing I've ever done, because I've done it before on a costume, but they came out a bit wrong. Like, not wrong, they still turned out fine, but they were a bit wonky. But this was really quite difficult to do. But I'll explain that in a minute. And if you're probably wondering why I have two masks, like two versions of the mask, what happened was, back when I first started painting this mask, I was actually a bit of in a rush while it was drying, and I brushed the paint here. I'll try and throw up a good picture of like the little scuffs and stuff it still has, but if I can't, then it won't be a picture. But yeah, I accidentally brushed it, and it brushed all the black paint all up here, and I freaked out like everyone does when that happens. So I quickly did what I could to recover what I could and try and fix it. It fixed it. I was able to fix it, but throughout the day I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out the same or how I wanted it. So I went back and ordered a second mask just in case. And then once I was able to actually fix it and make it look pretty much the same it was before, I decided to have one as like maybe a display mask, or just a spare one in general. And when I ended up choosing to get the face shell and the spare lenses, I'm actually going to be choosing to make this like a display, just a display shell to like hang up on the wall with my other face shells and whatnot. So yeah, this might become a display shell, or if maybe one day I decide to do a photo shoot or something with this costume, just put this one on to give that a good movie look. But for most of the time, this is what it's going to be for when I wear the costume at cons and stuff. I'll give you a quick show on what it looks like. Bear with me. Okay. It's actually quite hard to see because with the movie replica inside lens, they actually fog up because they're not you can see through them, but when you breathe they kind of fog up a bit. But I think this actually turned out very, very well. I think, and the best thing about it, when I was painting the actual mask, I put the face shell underneath to give it off the structure of the face, and when the paint dried, it actually stayed to the form. And I like that because it gives off the front section of the face, the sculpt of this, and just the rest of it is just my head, and it kind of gives off that kind of an egg shape that Andrew Garfield had. And yeah, you can see the reflections in the lens, which I really like. That's how I want my suit. So yeah, I hope you guys like how that's turned out. So that's my current status on these two. So look, just by having it off, you can see the structure of just how the facial has been underneath. Also, if you need to know as well, on what I used to glue everything was Loctite. This is the one I used. Loctite glue. Power Flex. I got it from my local store, and that just works wonders, honestly. But just be careful when you do apply it. Make sure you wear a mask because of the fumes and stuff you might get from it, because it sometimes gives off a lot of fumes on what you're trying to glue together. So yeah, just remember to do that, just health and safety. But yeah, I think both masks have turned out very well. This is, once I've gotten a stand for it, this is going to be all displayed and everything. I still need to put a bit of padding inside the face shell because just in case I do end up wearing it for something. So that's done. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to update you guys on. My current status on the suit, I've actually got the suit right next to me. It's still on the coat hanger and everything inside it, so I'm still currently painting it. I'm about, I'd say 98% of painting. I've only just got the ankle, the pretty much like the calf section of the red bit left, and the painting is be fully complete. That should be done by the end of the week. I might throw up a video on it maybe. And then the last bit is to just put the fabric around the shoe to create the shoe design. Other than that, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini update. Sorry it's took a while, but just, you know, personal things get in the way and just got to try and sort them out before coming back to here. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this series of videos I've been doing on my costume. I hope you guys learned stuff from this video. If you guys ever need any tips or anything, just put them down in the description, not the description, the comments down below, and just leave a question or anything, and I'll make sure to reply back as soon as I can. So yeah, hope you guys are staying safe out there, and peace.